Welcome back, everyone, to another installment here of Low Hanging Wax. What we have is we're going to be plowing along. We're plowing along. If you look back a couple videos, I'm not sure when I'm releasing this one, but we're going to do another, I don't know, two or three of these rack packs that we got. They were 1990 rack packs. We got 12 of those for, boy, shipped it was like 25, 50 something. It was under 26 bucks. It seemed too good to be true, and it actually wasn't. Well, depends how you look at it. Still junk wax. So what we're gonna do today is do a couple more. We'll do at least two, maybe we'll do three if we're feeling spry. If you see me pop up on your feed every day, please just help and just hit the subscribe button. It really helps. I want to prove, really to myself, if I get to 500 subs. So please help me get there. Hit the like button if you like watching this old junk being opened, unearthed from these places. We have no idea where they come from. All right, the card to beat. We're gonna have some fun. Card to beat used to be the Bo Jackson. It's been up there for it's been up there a while. We're gonna have fun and just say that it's 1990 and this is the hot card. So the card to beat. We'll do it every rip. The next best card will just go up. Not necessarily a better card because I mean, what gets better than that? Alrighty, moving along. So we'll do at least two. So I'm just gonna rip these here. It's a lot easier to use the force of man. But to my surprise, I can't believe I thought these would be jammed in like a bubble mailer or something. And when they came in really perfectly, check out the video if you wish. So here's pack number one. But yeah, Junk Wax Sale, if you happen to watch this, which you're probably not, you probably have much better things to do. But if you happen to be watching this, I appreciate your stuff. It helps me want to do some of this. So we're going to start with a sticker. We'll do this in sections here. All right. So we got the sticker in section number one with a little bit of a spoiler. Sorry about that. And away we go with John Smoltz. Now you have to bear with me and don't call me an idiot. I don't remember. Yep, it's the second year. I'm getting my bearings here. I'm 46, not 12. So I kind of forgot some of these years. I don't forget these guys, Wade Boggs and Mike Greenwell. Definitely. John Costello, Brad Kominsk. It's like he's missing some of his name. Sure there's not an I there? Dwight Gooden. There we go. Got a picture. We'll put the picture up by Drebeck. In case you're new here, Doug Drebeck is our mascot. My name is Drebeck, so it's just always been a fun little side mission to pull out the Drebeck card. So we are looking for Drebeck. The whole point of these, we're looking for the yellow Dave. I believe it's is it Dave Martinez? I should know this. We're looking for the guy in the Expos with how embarrassing with the yellow. Yeah, Dave Martinez. I did have it out, and it's not here. All right. Phil Bradley. I had a corrected one just so I wouldn't forget. Chris Bazio. Charlie Liebrandt. Jeff Musselman. Greg Swindell. Rob Dibble. Boy, he used to really piss off some people. There we go. There's a face we like to see. Fernando Valenzuela. Put him up with the pictures section here. Mike Lacoste. Mike Smithson. We got something cool. I like these cards back here. A Wade Boggs League standout. I do not remember these. Could just be old age. It could be maybe these are just in the rack pack. I never considered that. Yeah, these are probably just in the rack pack because I have opened a couple boxes. I don't have it displayed here, but I would say a few years ago I opened up a couple of the 90 Fleer wax, and I don't have any of those. So it must be the wax pack exclusive. All right, section number two, starting with the Pirates. Very blurry pirate sticker. Oh, God. You didn't see that. Starting with Jay Bell. Looks like a bit of a Pirates pack, possibly. Gene Harris. Terry Pendleton. I like to make a little side stack of just guys I like that, maybe aren't huge stars. Tom, what the hell is it? McCarthy? It looked like a B. Ron Robinson. Nelson Santovina. I apologize. My brain's not working today. Jim Presley. Bobby Thompson, Sean Holman, Mike Scioscia. Boy, these are scratchy. Steve Finley, Terry Puel, Mark McGwire. I don't remember the Mark McGwire looking like that. That's a bizarre, it's kind of an awkward pick. Really struggling there. It's not usually how you see McGwire, but I will take it. We will definitely take it. Top row for McGwire and Tom Glavine. We got to put the pictures up here. So what we're going to do, before the last little section, we're going to get McGwire out of here. This is better. Oh, God. My giant mitts. All right. We have the last section of the first rack pack. All right. Here we go. Starting out with Marty Barrett, Ozzie Guillen, Luis Quinones, Joe Hesketh. Sorry about the centering, guys. Alvin Davis, Jeff Brantley, Gary Pettis. It is a little harder than it looks. That's all I'll say. Mike Marshall. Doesn't seem like it would be, but it is. Pete Harnish. Wish that his name was interesting. Larry Anderson. Storm Davis. Back in the day, I was a fan of him a little bit. Melito Perez. Bob Guerin. Charlie Hayes. Bobby Witt. All right, there's the first rack pack. I appreciate you sticking with me. Again, this is fun. You know, we're cracking jokes. We're opening up product that I can't believe is even still available. Like, how is there still so much of this stuff left? It's crazy. Is there going to be a day when like 87 Tops is going to be like $300 a box because there's just not much of it left, or even more? I don't know. Even though we have mountains of it and dollar boxes and boy oh boy, quarter boxes in most cases. All right, so we'll just do two today. We'll do these in installments of two. I can use the content and I could definitely use the reps, as you can see. I am a bit of a fumbling mess in my older age with the rack packs and the wax packs and just about everything in general. And then you pour a pot of coffee into me and forget it. Forget it. All righty. Starting it off, Lee Stevens. Oops. Dave West. Scott Sanderson. Matt Noakes. Bip Roberts. Let's see what we got here. Chuck McElroy and Moises Alou. I like Moises Alou. He was a Bison as well. I've seen him play as a Buffalo Bison. Jose Vizcaino. Mike Jeffcoat. Dennis Martinez. George Brett. There's a guy that deserves a stand. These are not the best cut, but then again, we know this. We know this going in. Calvin Schiraldi. Some of these names I really don't remember. And I opened up quite my fair share of, that's for sure, 90 Fleer back in the day. Tom Brookins. Kenny Rogers. Put him aside. Greg Minton. And I like these league leader. What's this in the back here? Oh, stupid sticker. And a league leader of Wade Boggs. We got that last time, but we'll still put him up. Here you go, Wade. All right. Section number two. Section number two. As I'm fumbling, as you can see, what do we got here? Padre sticker. A lot going on here, guys. A lot going on. Harold Baines. I know Junk Wax Sal would be tossing this, but I'm going to just set him aside. You know, he does have a point, though. Like, I don't remember ever watching him, like, on TV as much baseball as I've watched. I don't remember any at-bats, but Tim Wallach. He was solid, too. Kurt Stillwell. Kurt Stairwell. Joey Cora. Clay Parker. Jim Clancy doing some tricks. Dick Schofield. Really stretching. Kelly Gruber. He was good. Used to watch a lot of Blue Jay games here in Western New York. Jim Corsi, Tom Herr, David Wells. It's a second or third year card, maybe. Yep. Second year, David Wells. We can find room for you, David Wells. I don't know if he was solid. Barry Bonds. There's a splash. So we'll get the auxiliary stand here. For Barry Bonds, Randy Bush, Jose Alvarez, and Jeff Robinson. So yeah, we'll do 2 of these. That's enough for that's a healthy helping for now of 90 Fleer baseball. Last section, folks. Thanks again, and if you can, please hit the subscribe. I'd like to at least hit 500 subscribers eventually. That would be a cool little goal, just for a fun little whatever the hell this is. All right, Mickey Tettleton, Mark Knutson, and I haven't even been looking for the yellow. We'll have to look at the end. Gary Thurman, again, we're looking for errors. Bo Jackson, all the typical stuff. Ken Griffey. Mackie Sasser, because he's a sassy guy. Pete O'Brien. Something coming up. Barry Larkin. I'll give him some props. Don Mattingly. We'll get out a second auxiliary stand for Don Mattingly. Candy Maldonado. John Dobson. Mark Grace. I'm embarrassed. I knew I had that somewhere. That was this ball. We'll put Mark Grace over here. That was embarrassing. I'm sure you guys at home are screaming. You got 2 of them. What are you doing? Ryan Harvey. German Gonzalez. That guy already clicked off. I drove him crazy with that. Mike Harkey. Mike Heath. And then we got the sticker. That was supposed to be the first thing. All right, that's fun. I love doing this, and I will keep doing it. The card to beat was the Kevin Maas. So what would be your pick if you want to comment? I know what my pick would be. You will see next video what the pick of the litter was this time. All right, folks, thanks again. You have a great one.